This will be a quick video on how to use GCam in the context of Coalition's mod pack. First, open GCam by clicking on the Open GCam button in Potato Spectator. This brings you to the bottom left corner of the map with the GCam interface closed. You probably want to look at something more interesting, so press L or Lima to open the GCam interface, and then use the map to find where the action is. Click in the general area. This will tell GCam to look for units within your view distance of that spot. It will initially only draw the group leaders to save performance, but there is actually a whole squad here. Click again to make sure it keeps showing up. Then click on that unit to fly the camera to its position. Now we'll talk about the GCam interface itself. So, the first mode of the 3 modes you have available to you is follow, which means the camera will stay at this position relative to the selected unit while ignoring its rotation. So if I were to press A, you can see the effect it has. The next mode will be behind, which means that it will stay in this position relative to the unit and follow its rotation, like so. And the last mode is focus, which to be honest I'm not entirely sure what it does, but I hardly ever use it. Okay, so once you've got the modes selected that you want, I tend to use just follow for infantry because they tend to rotate a lot, which will throw the camera around a lot if you're using the behind mode. So I tend to just use follow with the infantry. So then press L or Lima to close the GCam interface. And now you can see that I can move the mouse to move the camera around. It's very sensitive, so you kind of have to make it slow. I'm going to probably change that setting in a future version. And then WASDA to move translate the camera around to get the shots you want. So you can see that if I as long as I keep the camera pointing at the guy I'm following, I'll just rotate around him. But I could also move off to one side and Q and Z to go up and down. And I can get a variety of shots doing this. And then you can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. So let's get a shot of them walking around. There we go. All right, and then if I choose the behind mode, it'll reset the position, but it makes the camera a lot smoother, and it will also mean the camera will rotate around with the guy. So if I don't touch anything and he turns, the camera will stay behind him, which is really useful for vehicles and really annoying for infantry that are moving around a lot, but this guy's not moving around a lot. But when you're using this mode, the camera's a lot smoother, and you can, with the translation, and you can generally get shots with movement in them, which is harder to do with the other modes. So like this or something. Or if we want to go the other way. Yeah, okay. And then let's say I don't want to look at the group leader. You can always just hit L, and then GCam will draw the every unit within your view distance of this guy that you've selected. So let's look at the AT rifleman. Boom, AT rifleman. And that's pretty much it. If you don't want to follow any particular unit and you just want to have the camera roam around independently, just turn off all of these modes. Whoops, there we go. And then hit L, and the camera is now a free agent. One thing is that the camera will move faster when you're zoomed out, and much slower when you're zoomed in. And when you're done, press L or Lima to open the interface back up, hit close GCam, and you're back in Potato Spectate. If you want to get back, it also will reset you to the bottom left corner of the map when you do that. So if you want to get back to the action real quick, just click on a guy, hit third person, and then hit free camera again, and boom, you're in the area. Very easy. And that's it. I hope this helps.